Started.
Indeed we are. And here we are now in King Sejong Station. We have in the bottom right, from Team DK, we have the blue Protoss. His name is XeLiatH, or at least that's how I like to pronounce it. And in the top left, you have the red Protoss from Team Fnatic, the reigning champion. He's Harstem.
So, Harstem, probably going to be a bit disgruntled, is the word I think most adequately describes his feelings right now. Because that's an annoying loss to have when you're pretty much left in a situation where you can't win. You know you're a long way behind, and the risk Harstem took was the natural base. He may have been able to hold for a bit longer if he hadn't have taken the natural and got out some additional gates, but Harstem knew that he was behind. And when you are behind, you have to take a risk, either with your production and try and kill your opponent, or just get a better economy going. The scout was everything.
Yeah, completely. One thing I have to emphasize though, I think Harstem, he's been a pro gamer for 2 years now. I think at his level and his of experience more specifically, he really should be able to shake off the fact that he just lost the previous game on what was both spawning position and build order lock to a certain position. So I don't expect him to tilt in any means, and what you can sometimes see between players that are on tilt is that they will do cheeses. Harstem, once again, doesn't really scout. Actually, there his probe finally goes and checks inside his own main base, but not much further than that, it seems. Proxy two gating is, a very valid option on this map. Actually, you can proxy a single gate and go for early pressure and still do a lot of damage, which can be game winning on its own. But still, Harstem doesn't seem to be all that much afraid of it.
Ooh, we are getting a proxy though, although not a very far forward one. XeLiatH puts a pylon down just to the left of his third base. That's going to be a nice little trick. Probably going to be either a Twilight Council or a Stargate from that.
So here's the thing. He's proxied this pylon relatively early, before the cybernetics core was built. The probe from Harstem is now going to come in.
Well, Harstem's going to know.
Yeah, he should realize, like, hey, there's only one pylon in this base. What's going on? You're proxying something. Because he should, by all means, have a second pylon finished by this point and still be producing probes. So yeah, we got Harstem, just checking out his opponent's base, sees the cybernetics core, and he really should realize this and realize that something is up. The question is, of course, where is that proxy pylon and what is he proxying?
We've also got Harstem busy getting down his second gate. This is, in my opinion, probably the safest PvP opener you can do at the moment, is go for 2 gates in your own base. You can pump out Stalkers and be safe against pretty much whatever. It's going to be the Twilight Council that's proxied, so not going for a Stargate. More likely to be a Stargate if you saw the proxy pylon over at Harstem's side of the map. But hey, this is still anyone's game, nothing crazy going on. The next big question is, do we see a Dark Shrine? And considering a probe is still chilling down there, I reckon we will.
Yeah, I think so as well. The thing is though that...
Wow.
What? Oh, he's getting blink. Wow. Yeah. That is unusual. Maybe he realized that Harstem realized that he has to be proxying something and will now be going for exactly mind games. The build from Harstem though, going up for straight 3 gate is really not all that bad. Of course, blink stalkers will beat regular stalkers, but the sheer stalker count of Harstem is way up on his opponent for now, so that will carry him to some extent. Harstem is still frantically searching for whatever is proxied at this point, but he will not find it, at least on his side of the map.
The thing is that Harstem knows his timings very well. He's going to know when things are down and basically what there is. So by the fact that there hasn't been, say, an Oracle or something coming flying in trying to kill him off yet, should let him know that, okay, that would have hit or would have hit already. So he's moving out with these Stalkers and he's going to get aggressive. And as you quite rightly said, Wyman, sure, blink Stalkers are great and all, and they will beat regular Stalkers, unless you've got 3 times as many.
He's actually going for counter-aggression, and like you mentioned, the timing here from Harstem is absolutely amazing. Like, this is a 4-gate blink from XeLiatH, but half of his gates aren't even finished, and we have another front warp in here from Harstem, and I love this. Like, if he's just going to be able to get on top of those gates to surely overpower his opponent, he will be in an amazing position. There will be photon overcharge though. Coupled with the efficiency of blink stalkers, I really do question how efficient this attack will be, but if he can snipe the pylon, that will be huge, and it looks like he will be able to pull it off. yes, the gates get interrupted, and a lot of time here is wasted for XeLiatH. He's practically supply blocked, and he loses just so much momentum.
He can't produce anything, and that's what really hurts. Behind this, we've got an Oracle coming in as well for Harstem, just in case it was proxy DTs. But again, sniping down these pylons, and while he may end up losing a Stalker doing this, it prevents his opponents getting any more Stalkers. And he's up at the moment, 8-3 Stalkers. Photon Overcharge should be about to cease.
Yeah, Blink is revealed, and actually a few Stalkers here have already fallen for Harstem. He can only ride this advantage for so long. He will have to, if he wants to win, just completely overpower this opponent. However, the Stalker count is already quite equal, so I'm not sure if he wants to fight this. Oh,
no, Harstem can win. It's 9 Stalkers to 4. There's
he takes out the
reinforcements
Mothership Core. That's huge. And now probes are actually being pulled off the line. The other gates finish up. There will be a big warp in here for XeLiatH with 4 gates now active on the map. But he's already lost quite a few workers here, and it's going to come down to micro. Here comes the Oracle. It's going to go for the probe line.
The blink has to be fantastic now from XeLiatH if he wants to hold this. He's down by a couple of Stalkers, but he's got blink. The Oracle is going to help as well, getting a good number of kills. XeLiatH having to try and hold, pulling the probes there, but Harstem, he's just got so many units. He's torn apart that probe line. Even if he lost all these Stalkers, he's at 24 workers to 2. Why, man? Harstem, it's his game to lose here, and XeLiatH knows it, blinking as best he can, knowing that he needs to try and do it. But Harstem looks like he's going to be going into that winner's game.
Fantastic play here by Harstem, whittling down his opponent's probe count right at the exact moment that he needed to, with that Oracle, just shredding through the probes. And now the income of XeLiatH is completely decimated. Only 1 probe mining gas, which he doesn't even want to do, because he's already up to 500 gas at this point. A few more Stalkers here up for Harstem. Of course, XeLiatH will be able to blink to his heart's content, but still, the amount of Stalkers that Harstem can make is just so much higher, and only 1 Stalker left here. He knows that he is pretty much down for the count. He will go for the final fight, but Harstem, he will focus it down, and GG well played. Harstem advances on.